welcome to the Life and the Bump. My name is Anna. I am pregnant, and on this channel I am sharing my pregnancy and motherhood and all the things journey. Today is a very exciting milestone for me and my husband. We are exactly 20 weeks pregnant, so right about the middle of pregnancy, which is so crazy because I feel like it just happened a couple of days ago that I even found out that I was pregnant, and now we're halfway there. This video is gonna be a kind of just like a pregnancy update, 20 weeks update, just what's going on, what's been changing, and how it's all working out. First of all, my bump is quite noticeable finally, and I am loving it. My husband's loving it. We're just so happy to see the bump, to see that the little one is growing in there. It's super cute. Let me see if I can show you. So here is that bump. It's pretty out there because I never really had a belly, so I love it. I love that little bump. Was that bump being very much there, I am really enjoying maternity clothes or any clothes that can be made pregnancy friendly and maternity friendly. So anything that is stretchy, soft, has a white band for like the bottoms, or like a high support situation for the top, I'm all for that. I now have a few favorite clothing items that I can absolutely not imagine my second trimester pregnancy without. I'm gonna list them down in the description. If you want, feel free to check them out. Skincare is a really big point that is now on my mind. Finally, I am able to even like devote some energy to figure out a good skincare routine for me. I couldn't think about any of that during the first trimester because I just was absolutely not feeling great. And I kind of stopped everything that I was doing for my face, for my skincare, just because there was so many things that I was reading that I should not be using during pregnancy and that is not safe, and I just did not have the time or energy to do the further research and figure out what I can do. Well, now at 20 weeks pregnant, I finally have the time and energy and excitement about skincare, so I did quite a bit of research and came up with a skincare routine that works for me, that I feel good that it is safe for my pregnancy and for my baby, and most importantly that's also budget friendly because I am trying to stay on the budget. I won't go into the detail of skincare favorites in this video. I plan on making a separate video within the next couple weeks, and then once it's there, it'll be on my channel, so subscribe if you don't want to miss it, or I'll list it somewhere up there too once I have it up and running. Another thing that's on my mind a lot now that my bump is growing is stretch mark prevention. Again, I did a ton of research and read a lot of things about that, and first kind of came to the conclusion that there's not much that can be done about stretch marks, that it is highly genetic, and if your mom had stretch marks, you probably will have stretch marks and so on. But then I looked more and more and more, and I found some evidence and some research. It's all very limited. It's not like a 100% set conclusion, but that's something that I feel good about. So I found a few products that have the potential to be helpful in preventing or minimizing stretch marks. Very briefly, centella extract, hyaluronic acid, and then just moisturizing. So that's what I've been doing. I'm using all those, just kind of rotating by the day, and hoping that something will work and I will be able to avoid or minimize stretch marks. Next point is my appetite is finally fully back. It's almost scary because now I want all the things. I want to just be eating. My baby so far seems to be really liking fruit, which is making me very happy, but also really liking ice cream and pastries. So I'm trying to watch it and at least keep the consumption in moderation. My pre-pregnancy weight is finally back because I lost a bit of weight during the first trimester of me being nauseous and not wanting to eat anything really. So now I'm on to the watching of how much weight I'm gaining to make sure that I'm not going absolutely crazy and getting into the unhealthy range. My appetite has been back. My husband and I are getting creative with the foods that that we are eating to make sure that the baby is eating a balanced and diverse diet of all the different foods. So that's been really fun to be looking up different recipes, avoiding things that are like big no-nos of pregnancy, making things taste good and look good and like feel good and all that stuff. I also realized that my baby really wants to be socializing and enjoying some drinks. So we are also having fun with creating all kinds of like mocktails and different like interesting drinks that I can be drinking and feel absolutely guilt-free about. It's not just for like alcohol alternatives. It's also things like I've been really enjoying making lavender lattes with blue spirulina powders. They taste yummy, they're caffeine free, so I can drink them, not worrying about the caffeine that I'm consuming. And they also look fun and blue, and they taste and smell like lavender. So that's my new obsession. But for alcohol alternatives, I also tried all kinds of alcohol-free wines as well as like the liquor alternatives, like zero proof tequilas and like whiskey alternatives, and like kind of like making drinks with those, as well as just the traditional mocktail recipes. Again, now that my energy is back, I am trying to spend as much time as I possibly can reading up and learning up on all the things pregnancy and labor and childbirth and all that stuff. I have quite a big stack of books that I'm trying to read through, as well as watching videos and listening to podcasts. I'll be honest, it's all very overwhelming with just like the amount of information and options and decisions that we need to make, and like the opinions that we need to have on certain things. So for now, I'm not at the point of creating my birth plan or having really strong opinions on certain topics. So I'm just trying to read and listen and get as much information as I possibly can, so that once I start having those conversations with my OB in terms of like the labor and delivery and what things I want and do not want happening there, I just want to be more prepared. I also feel like even though my energy is back and I'm feeling great, I feel really lazy. It is so hard for me to make myself work out. I've been trying to focus on at least walking every day and making sure that I walk my dog and get at least 30 minutes of walking a day. My husband and I just started doing prenatal yoga together. We decided that we will commit to 3 times a week for like the 15 to 30 minute videos, and we'll do that together because that is, well, obviously very beneficial for me as a pregnant, but also for him because it's very gentle stretching, and neither of us are into working out much, so the gentle prenatal yoga seems like a good solution of at least doing something. But it's very hard for me to like find the motivation to do it. Like my baby does not want to be working out. Also, now with my belly growing, I have to pee so much. It's really annoying. I have to be planning for bathroom breaks. I have to make sure that if I'm going to the park with my dog, that there's like options for me to go pee, because no matter how many times I pee right before we leave, good chances are that by the time I get to the park 5 minutes later, I already need to go pee again. Super annoying, but also I know it's normal. So it's just my baby growing, so it's all good, I guess. And I want to finish on a really good and happy note. I am starting to feel the little kicks and punches. They're not in any way like painful and uncomfortable. They are more so like the little movements inside my belly that I'm able to identify and now fully distinguish from the flutters feeling that they talk about in the like early stages of pregnancy, where like you don't know if that was gas or are you nervous or like your butterflies in your stomach. Like now I definitely know that those are the little movements, and that is making me so happy. I can't even tell you. And that is also making my husband very jealous because he cannot wait to feel those little kicks with me. Whew. I'm gonna wrap up my 20-week pregnancy update. I am fully enjoying this time, and yeah, I'm very happy about what's happening. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.